Dearest devotees of the Vrinda family, I'm sending you a special message today. This special message is from my heart, and it is a heartfelt announcement of the next step to be taken in the Vrinda family. I have been thinking about that for many years. Exactly 15 years ago, I started saying that sannyasis should be able to expand their own missions. But now, as I reach 64, as I reach 34 years of traveling around initiating people in different parts of the world, I realize that unfortunately, after 35 countries and 250 centers, and you going around visiting them all, the quality of your service goes down too much. You don't remember the names of the people. Sometimes you don't remember where they're from, and all this kind of things. So I decided it's time to give over the charge of initiation to my Guru Godbrother Srila Atulananda Acharya, to our Ritvik Acharya, or to new Acharyas who will develop, come up, like our Mriganath Prabhu, like our Krishnananda Prabhu, like some of our sannyasis, like Shraman Maharaj, who started now initiating, so that we have a greater variety of preaching gurus who go out and who are also from the different nationalities, so that the people can understand that Krishna consciousness has come to this place to stay. It's very important. Krishna consciousness is not imported. Krishna consciousness is not an import item. It is a national love product which comes from here, as it has been given by Prabhupada into our heart. Srila Prabhupada is the most extraordinary connection we have with Goloka Vrindavan. Within the realm of faith, he ignited this Krishna conscious revolution in our life. He gave us his duty to preach. He gave us a chance. And I love preaching. Every morning, every night, I'm doing it for the last 45 years. It's wonderful. I'm not bored. But preaching is there for everyone. Preaching is there to be enacted all the way to giving shelter and the holy name to people. That is what I like to share with all of you. I myself want to dedicate now more to help training people from the background. More concentrated on my own sadhana and reading, which also has come short in that constant traveling itinerary. I will still travel to certain places and meet certain devotees, but not like by obligation. if you don't come, then there's uneasiness. Because now, at this age, I want to give over this charge to the devotees before I become totally unreliable and incapable of doing things. That's what happens when you get old. And I feel very proud about the family we have. Very many reliable sannyasis. And I will tell you, it is in my vision not only Guru sannyasis. I want to see Guru Grihastas, like Guru Deva Tulananda was for so many years. I want to see some ladies who give their love to others just as much as the other gurus do, and who become spiritual leaders in our Vaishnava family, like we had them in the history of our school. They should come again and help to have a standard of motherly love and concern for the welfare of the other women and the whole Vaishnava society. Motherly welfare for other women and other members of the society in our spiritual family. I think the women have a lot to do and a lot to give, and that is my wish for our spiritual family. And of course, Srila Maharaj said new gurus should open new temples. That principle applies. We have had previously some kind of will stating that the main temples should remain in God Brother management hands, those who are not initiating. But anyhow, time will tell. Water seeks its own level. The only thing I surely want, a family where everybody can find a home, where nobody is on top of the other trying to limit what they do or they can do. This I find very unhealthy, and I've also learned what happened in other missions. So now, as I hand over my humble effort of the Vrinda Mission to the hands of our devotees, I'm begging them to be open-minded and to give to others love and trust, such as Srila Prabhupada gave to us. Love and trust. That what made his movement so great, his love and his trust. So, that's basically it. I mean, there's many more things I will explain basically over the years. I can also be available for any questions arising. But you know, domestic problems, solve them with your shiksha. Give me a break. Now that is there, you will have to find solutions. And anybody who does something great for Krishna, I also want to know. I'm completely happy when I hear about the preaching anywhere, by anyone, and in any mission of Lord Chaitanya. This is my strong wish. It used to be Shukadev's house, my friends. Now they built a new house on this corner, double story, and Shukadeva sold his house. Anyhow, he was the one who helped us to get the temple houses. This is how we have existed in Miami for such a long time. So this message is now going to the English-speaking Vrinda world. I thank you so much for helping me. To me, you are all expansions of Srila Prabhupada's mercy. More than Prabhupada's disciples. You are Prabhupada's representative. Because with your help, I could do so many things. Again and again. Through you, the wonderful things of the Vrinda Mission manifested. Wow. I myself alone, I couldn't have done anything. I would have been swept away by the waves of Maya immediately. Especially when I lost a lot of the association of my godbrothers, when I couldn't agree with what they were doing with Srila Prabhupada's mission. Anyhow, you all know what's the Vrinda Mission. You are living it, you are caring for it, and please take care of it so it will happily expand with happy people all over. Because the more happy you make others, the more happy you will be. And I will still be in Vrindavan for Kartik, or maybe in Janmashtami in Bogota, or in other places, a bit unpredictable, where people can visit me. Writing should be reduced to real nectar exchanges rather than domestic problems. And I will have a secretary protection so that I actually only get to participate in that important Harikatha Sadhu Sangha project. Please excuse me for any shortcomings in the years, for not having been able to be as attentive as you deserve in your project. It's really great, and I'm grateful for every second of it. And I hope that by the grace of Srila Prabhupada, the Vrinda Mission was not only successful now, but the Vrinda Mission will be more successful now, from now. Because now I've handed it over to you, to all these blissful soldiers of love of Lord Chaitanya, to all great Sankirtan devotees, the great sannyasis, loving sannyasis, Vrinda Maharaj. Well, some of them have already gone back to Krishna, like Paramadvaiti Maharaj. But still there's many, and they are really the enthusiasm. And as I say, those who are solid grihastas, who are ready to expand Krishna consciousness, with their example, let them also become spiritual masters and fulfill Srila Prabhupada's dream of many spiritual masters spreading Krishna consciousness all around the world. I send to you my love, my greetings, my prayers to all the places, Sweden, Bulgaria, Hungary, Spain, Italy, the devotees in Holland and Belgium, Poland, Czech Republic. Wow. All of you, I worship you. because you are pioneers. And Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu loved his pioneers. I guarantee you that. And then of course other countries, Canada is there. And I will also still try to continue supporting my life's project of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, the World Vaishnava Association. Even though I wish Swami Maharaj and others to take over that in this administrative push, I will just go and make contacts with the acharyas and try to explain to them how great the need around the world is, that people appreciate Vaishnavas from each other's group, and that this is only fulfilled by Jiva Goswami's vision in the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. Even my old friends from other missions, I will also visit them. Now, since I'm less under a time schedule burden, I can take more energy and see if we can be somewhat useful in other areas. So here's our Miami temple, Vrinda Mission Miami temple, for the last 30 years. Very humble establishment, but by the grace of Srila Prabhupada, we actually, Mahaprabhu actually owns this place. And there's a Miami meditation garden here. So here's where I have my library. Sometimes I will be here just studying. And I will keep in contact with you. So Guru Maharaj life, where I will, whenever I feel it, deposit a message of some value to the life of all of you. That you can feel I'm still kicking, still behind everything. And this will be my main. Even when people ask me questions, I'll be answering them on this Guru Maharaj Live channel, of course without mentioning the names of those who ask the questions. So in this way, there'll be a lively channel of communication. That's wonderful, because in this way the new devotees can also find out what's going on, and we have such wonderful things like Vrinda News. So don't hesitate to watch these news. And keep in touch and make others happy. Serving and making others happy, that's what Prabhupada's message was. I feel very good. And I hope you all feel very good as well. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindudaivach patitanang pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Guru Premanandi Hari Bol. Srila Harijam Maharaj ki jai, Srila Gurudeva Tulananda Maharaj ki jai, all Vaishnava Acharyas ki jai, all Vaishnava missions ki jai.